y'all. Hey, it's the hostess with the mostest, Makeeta Modell, and it is A Key with Makeeta, a vibrant informational podcast that interviews the world's movers and shakers, trailblazers, and innovators across various fields. Through this key session, you will gain insight and inspiration from creatives that are shaping our world today. I got the tea, baby, and it's hot. You ready? It's The Key with Makeeta. Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Makeeta Modell, and welcome to A Key with Makeeta. And I am here with the beautiful KJ, the designer and CEO of I.SLAND Couture. Tell the people hello, gorgeous.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
I'm super excited to have her here because she has been traveling, honey, when I say for these fashion shows, and we about to dig a little bit more into KJ, the designer, and then tap into the new experience of I.SLAND Couture and what they have coming up next. So KJ, tell them a little bit about yourself before we start digging in.
Well, hello to the fabulous audience. My name is KJ. I go by KJ the designer, and I am the owner, founder, and creative director of clothing brand I.SLAND Couture. So we specialize in custom-made apparel for men and women, special events and occasions, you name it, I design it. So
that's what I love about KJ, because again, we just had a kiki about this a second ago with Lewis. We can go from glam to goon real quick. So I.SLAND Couture is kind of similar. She'll give you glam, honey, all day. All day. Classic glam, too. And then she'll give you avant-garde glam. And then we can take it to the hood if y'all ain't see the I'm So Hood video.
I'm trying to tell you.
Featuring all the I.SLAND Couture designs for the urban collection, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
So let's get it started a little bit, KJ. So can you tell us about your journey to Jacksonville and then becoming into KJ the designer with I.SLAND Couture?
Well, I am originally from here, so Duval is my home. I was born and raised in Jacksonville, Florida. Moncrief to be exact. I'm a Northside girl, so I'm originally from here. But what got me into fashion is just I've always been interested in. I've always loved the idea of having like a fashion brand. When I was younger, my sister used to get Victoria's Secret and JCPenney catalogs. Remember back in the day?
Yes, the big thick books.
Catalog
what?
Books. They used to mail them to your house, and you just pick out what you want out of there. So my sister used to get them all the time, and I would just take them. So I would just take them and look through them, and what I would do is I would see like suits in the JCPenney catalog and stuff like that, and I would just sit and I would draw.
And sketch them.
Yep, I would sketch suits, sketch skirts, all types of stuff like that, and I just did it. I wasn't thinking anything about it. Of course, back then, I'm a kid, and I just thought it was just always fashion was always something that was interesting to me.
I love that.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you were able to hone into that from a kid to as an adult to actually bring it to fruition of I.SLAND Couture. Because again, a lot of us girlies when we were younger, we used to have a paper doll. We got the doll that got the paper mache to make dresses.
Yes,
I was that girly. I used to sketch from out of the magazines to get the baseline and stuff So it's nice again to be that to all the young girlies out there. When you do these little things, or parents, when you see kids tapping into these things, hone into it a little bit more.
Yes.
Because like she said, she had no idea what she was doing, and look at who she is today. Freaking awesome. I love that. So what led you to pursue the career in fashion design?
It was more so I had another career. So before I started taking fashion design serious, because I've always styled, I've always shopped, I've always done all of that. But when I started taking it really serious was when I was actually active duty in the military. So I served in the military for 10 years. I was in the United States Navy. And with me being there, of course, I'm making my money, doing my thing. And it got to a point where I felt like I was being a robot.
I understand.
If you will. I just felt like I was waking up every day doing the same exact thing. That was it. Doing the same exact thing. So one day I was just I knew that wasn't it. I knew there was so much more in me that I had to get out. So, I prayed about it, and I was just okay, if it's meant for me to stay here, stay in the military, then I'll re-enlist and do what I got to do. But if not, I need a confirmation of it's time for me to go. That night, I'm so serious, that night, went to sleep, had a back-to-back, it was like a back-to-back visual dream 3 times of me getting out of the military. And so I was just that next day I woke up And it's like, if I could share this story, it was crazy because I woke up and I was like, okay, I think that's what I, just had to get out of there. I had already put in paperwork to extend my time in the military.
Oh, wow.
For 5 years. So I was just like, okay, if they haven't submitted this paperwork already, I'm going to change it. Went to the career counselor's office that next morning. Mm-hmm. When I walked inside of her office, she had my papers on the desk.
Right there.
She was literally getting ready to file my paperwork for me to extend 5 years. And when I walked in there, I was like, no.
Don't do it.
I was like, no. And so I changed it to finish out my term. She submitted the paperwork. So it was just like right back on time. Like it was back to back to back. I got up, went to the office, and was just like, she looked at me. She was like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. And then she just looked at me and she was like, she picked my paper up. And I said, ain't no way. She said, yeah, I was just about to put your papers in the system for you to extend 5 years. So that was just like more confirmation for me that I was making the right choice to separate. And to go ahead and pursue my dream in fashion. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
Look at God. Yeah. The testimonies. This is what I love about talking to people who are actually walking in what God's purpose is for you, and that shows right there. The immediate response. Because sometimes God don't respond immediately.
Yeah.
But the immediate response, because He knew that if you didn't act, if He didn't act in that particular moment, right then, right there. It would have took her 5 more years on top of whatever to get to this point. So yes, look at God. Amen. Yeah. So how did you build your skills over the 10 years?
Okay, so before I actually got out, I had already started doing sewing classes. So I was just, I was taking sewing classes. I had already knew that it was something I was going to do. Mm-hmm. Taking sewing classes. And then once I made the decision to get out and was going through the process of separating from the military, I signed up for college. So I went to fashion school. Nice. Filled out, filled out the information to get accepted into a college in Los Angeles. Got accepted into the college and ended up going to fashion school in LA right after I got out of the military. Yes. So as soon as I separated, a few months after that, I was on the road to California to go to college for fashion design.
And so did you graduate from the fashion design?
I did. I went to college, went to LA, stayed there for 3.5-4 years. That was how long it was for me to get my degree. Mm-hmm. My story is very unique because I've had a series of just things happen in my life that people like, ain't no way all this is happening. But even with me going through to fashion school and going to college and stuff like that, the college that I went to ended up being caught in a scandal. The owners who were like over the school got caught in a scandal, so they ended up shutting down campuses all across the country. Shut down the campuses. I was in my last 2 weeks in college. Last 2 weeks. My teacher, we were literally doing senior profiles, like doing our profiles, ready for graduation to do our graduation show. Teacher walked in the class and was like, they shutting us down right now. Like, we got to get out. Kicked her, was putting everybody out the school. Police officers came in. I'm telling you, it was so crazy. Goodness. So my teachers, they was like, we not letting this rock. Okay. So they submitted everybody's work that day.
That is so, oh my goodness. It was so crazy.
When I tell you, I had 2 weeks before I graduated, and it was just like, they submitted everybody work. Everybody passed. I don't care. Everybody passed.
That was nice enough that they even put the work in to do that.
Because it was already like a lot of news and stuff rumoring around it. But for that to just happen the way that it did, it was crazy. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen happen to a group of students. Like the way that they treated us.
Minding their business.
Right. Trying to get degrees, pay to get here. People, I'm talking about people that's paying thousands and thousands of dollars. This is a design school. This is a art.
It's not a cheap school.
And creative school. This isn't. No. So yeah, I mean, and we were in North Hollywood, so Los Angeles, California ain't cheap. Huh? So it's like no,
you said North Hollywood.
North Hollywood, California, and so, but all of the teachers, everybody, the dean, get all y'all grades in. You know what I mean? Wow. And I was blessed enough to be one of the ones that had only 2 weeks left. And with me having 2 weeks left, they submitted all my grades. All of the, legal stuff went down through the system, but I ended up being able
to get all the credits and things.
Yep, got my credits and was able to get my degree.
Hey, so, congratulations. Your girl got a degree in fashion design.
Yes, bachelor's to be exact.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So let's dig a little bit further into now I.SLAND Couture. So with I.SLAND Couture known for its custom designs, what defines your brand and what is your design philosophy?
Okay, so this is my baby. I.SLAND Couture is my baby. And I mean that, like, in all seriousness. Like, it feels like it's my child because I know it's something that I birthed. Like, I brought this out. I didn't do it alone, of course. I call my Heavenly Father, that's my partner.
Of course.
He's my business partner. I don't do much without my Heavenly Father.
That's my homeboy. What up?
So I just, the name itself, the way I.SLAND Couture came about, all of that was the Most High. So the name of my brand is spelled I.SLAND, but it's an acronym, which means I shall live and not die.
Oh, I love that. I didn't even know that. Love that.
So that's actually like the acronym that my father gave me to give my brand name.
I love that.
So with that name, I consider it like a declaration. I shall live and not die. Like I'm declaring every day that I'm going to live, because I told you with my story being in the military, with me feeling like, I was becoming a robot and I really wasn't living to my full potential. So like, that's what the embodiment of I.SLAND Couture is all about. Like living your life, like truly living. You got people existing, but they're not living. So truly living your life and expressing that with fashion.
I love that.
All of the fun, all of the great things that make us our unique selves, that's what my brand is about. And I love to bring that out through fashion. I love to do it. Absolutely love to do it.
And you can see it every time the models get it on the runway in her designs. You can see it every single time. It's like a transformation, if you like to say, in the least, when models step into I.SLAND Couture designs, because you have to play I don't want to say the role, but the character that is created through KJ's designs. If you've ever paid attention to one of her collections, she is very meticulous and strategic in the looks, how she curated the collection, when each model needs to walk out to represent the feel and the vibe of the collection as a whole. Like, I told you I like how your brain works. It might be the military. I'm a military brat. My parents were two drill sergeants in the Army. Hey. So again, that full thought process of things, that carrying it through from start to finish. I like to think that that's the military brain, because as creatives, we just do what we feel. We're real sporadic with things. Right. But when you have that military background and that base,
it's just a discipline that
you gotta make it make sense.
Right. And my mom, like, the thing is, like, the way I was raised, it was like I already was raised under a disciplined mom. So my mom was very disciplined. Like, she wasn't like super strict or anything like that, but it was more so just like, do what you gotta do, handle your business, get out here, do what you gotta do and get it done. So I kind of was already raised with that type of mentality. Then to go into the military and just kind of double down on it, it was just like, I'm very particular, very organized, and very like, I just have to make sure all my T's are crossed and my I's are dotted.
I love it. Anytime I do something with KJ, I already know we doing time. You know what we doing. Like, let's get it, honey. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My parents, that was... It is embedded in me, okay? It is embedded in me. So it's a natural, like, all right, what you need, where we gotta go, what? Yeah. Because, again, as a kid, growing up with my parents, that's how things went. Like, let's get it done. Yes. You know what we gotta do, right? Okay, let's get it done. Let's not play. So, what types of garments and services do you offer through I.SLAND Couture?
Ooh, a lot. I offer a lot, y'all. So it's like the specialty, or what I specialize in, of course, is my custom made garments. So for people like individual clients who want something for like a birthday, a special event, or an occasion, that's my main service that I provide. But I have a online store. So my online store consists of 5 different categories. And those categories each have a meaning or a theme. So, I have my project prints category, which usually is based around like any prints or motifs or anything like that I create. So like all types of prints. Like our recent collection was our Jungle Fever collection, which debuted in New York. I was able to debut this collection during the New York Fashion Week. So
the TME show, correct?
Yes, TME, the TME fashion show. I was able to debut my Jungle Fever collection, which is the collection or the theme for this year's Project Prints category. And so, of course, Jungle Fever, use your mind. You got a lot of prints, animal prints. I'm actually wearing a piece right now. So, like my pencil skirt, my zebra and tiger print. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. So yeah, and I mean, it's just filled with so much. And then outside of Project Prints, I have my Black Umbrella collection, which was birthed or pretty much came to be around the time that we lost Floyd.
Yeah.
And we were in COVID, dealing with Ahmaud Arbery, all of these people that we were losing, all this death, and it motivated me to create something for my people. So Black Umbrella is usually based more in the athleisure wear or just, workout wear, but it's all about affirmations and just promoting the Black and brown community. So everything in that collection usually is derived around or involves anything that has to do with us as a people, our heritage.
I love that.
So that's what Black Umbrella is. And the collection that's going on, the theme right now for that is Blackout.
Okay.
So everything in there is all black, everything, but you have those illuminated pieces to where if you out at night, you'll see, you can light up.
So was one of them pieces the one that Makeeta had on for Afrofuturism?
No, that wasn't. But it's more athletic wear. So I'm talking about your hoodies, your everyday wear stuff. Okay. Every day you can wear. But since you brought that piece up,
because that thing we said lit up in black, I was like,
the slogan on the back, "The future is black." That is from the Black Umbrella.
Okay, because I was about to say.
So in a way, it does kind of tie into it. Okay. In a way, it does. But the actual pieces that are available on the website, they all black, everything, comfortable stuff, leggings, hoodies, and stuff, and then you have pieces of it that illuminate if you outside. Okay. So it's all black, but if the right light hits you, that thing gonna light up.
You're going with this black on. I like it.
So that's the Black Umbrella collection. And then, of course, you got the limited edition collection. I love the limited edition collection because I get inspiration in the randomest times. From everywhere. So it's just with limited edition, I'm able to create things. Able to create things where I could have it on there for a little bit or I can have it on there for a long time. But it's only a limited amount. So if you get it, you get it, and you're probably going to be one of the few who have it.
Gotcha.
And then I think outside of that is my couture closet, and that's when I just kind of create stuff and
go crazy.
So it'd be different sizes or whatever, but it's usually one of one statement pieces that I just wanted to create. And if you're lucky, you grab it.
You might be that one.
You might be that lucky one to have it.
And the only one to have it.
And the only one to have it.
You're not gonna recreate it.
Because I'm not recreating it. And it's just that couture closet is just you go in there. If it's your size, you better get it. Because it's a great possibility nobody else will ever see it. So yeah, that's the couture closet. And then of course the custom that I had already mentioned. So I don't like to restrict my ideas. I don't like to, put much of a box around myself when it comes to just creating and doing what I love. I absolutely love fashion. And I'm telling you,
can't put a cap on that.
It's so I can't do it.
There's so much to play with, so much inspiration to look at and to use and to choose from. And then we always know fashion repeats itself.
Yes, it does.
So one of the things that I love with different designers that I see how you see things repeating itself and you guys' interpretation on that, how it's repeated into fashion. We all know bell bottoms came back in for a little bit, but to see how a designer or how now a person is adding more fabric to a bell bottom, so they're wider, and more of a bell now. They're now coming up recently. I love to see how it's still repeating, but we're adding our own little swag and feel to it, and you see that in every design. I love that.
Yes,
appreciate it. Now we do got a dress because y'all know I like trying on clothes, right? I love trying on clothes. So is it the dress you have? Which collection is it a part of?
So the dress that I brought is a part of the Project Prince Jungle Fever collection. It was actually our toucan. It's called Lady Toucan. So it's a dress that it resembles and was inspired by the toucan bird, which is a tropical bird that you find in the jungle. So she's going to be donning that today.
I love to be the toucan because I love being the center of
She's going to be donning that today. But yeah, I love it, man. Like all of the different, you can't go wrong creating. You really can't.
No, because again, it's your thought process. Even if you're like, oh, I messed up. To us, it's like, that is fly.
And when I tell you, I make a lot of mistakes. Look, let me explain something to y'all. A lot of people don't be thinking I don't make mistakes. I make mistakes all the time.
We just don't see it.
And to me, because I'm very organized and very particular, to me, I just be like, I don't like it. But y'all be loving it. Y'all be loving it. And I just be like, no, see, something was missing from that. And y'all don't even know. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? But I'm grateful. I'm very grateful for that skill set. Because a lot of people don't have the skill set of creativity.
Exactly.
The ability to create.
That is original thought. Because a lot of people can recreate something. A lot of people can see an idea and be inspired by it and kind of like mimic it. But to create from original
thought is powerful. And I'm always super grateful and humble for that gift to be able to do that. I tell this to people all the time that talk to me. I feel like if you're a creative, like a genuine creative that creates from within and the way out, God got a little extra love for you. And in a way, you're kind of able to see just a little bit, not a lot, just a little smidget, and get a little understanding of God and how He thinks.
Yes.
So it's just like, He's a creator. He created all of this. So if you have an inch of that, a quarter of an inch, an ounce of that, a mustard seed of that, you're blessed, like very, very blessed.
Listen.
So I don't take it for granted at all.
And you can tell when you look at her designs. Like you can tell when you look at her designs, because again, that meticulous brain, every piece, every bend, every color, whatever was all thought and sought out with an explanation. If you were to ask her what this is, why do you think that, she has a full-on explanation to why it was there, it was done, why it was executed like that. This is what I love about KJ. Okay, so where do you draw, well, we just talked about that, where do you draw some of your inspiration for your designs, and how do you stay updated on fashion trends?
So I draw inspirations from everything. It don't matter. It does not matter. Music being one of my biggest. Music, I draw a lot of inspiration from music. Frequencies are a powerful thing, and I don't think people really understand that. Like, I'm coming into a better understanding of just how powerful frequencies are. Architecture, photography, man. I get inspiration from everything. So it just depends on where I want to take you. Like, it honestly depends on what I want to do with it once I get it.
I have to keep throwing out different designs that I see in my head as you talking about stuff. Because I be at the shows since I be hosting and stuff. So it was one show. Shout out to Celine Moore with Bring 'Em Out Duval. Hey girl, hey. I can't wait for Bring 'Em Out to come in 2025.
Bring 'Em Out Volume 3, baby. Y'all ain't about to be ready for that.
Anyway,
y'all ain't about to be ready.
So she did an outfit for the school, the school HBCU edition one, bro. My baby girl, Asia. Hey, Asia, how you doing, Pooh? She had this on, and it looked like paper. Like, it looked like somebody, you used to be in class and you make the paper airplanes. She made an outfit that looked like paper airplanes on her arms and things. Like, Asia's long like me, so she was walking, she was serving that thing with the paper airplane.
Look, I'm telling you, I be just as shocked as y'all. I'm not gonna hold you. I be just as shocked as y'all when it hit the floor. I'm big. I really do believe clothes don't mean anything until somebody live in them. Like, I could put it on a hanger. It's not gonna hit the same as when one of my models put that thing on. It's not. And what I love about the group of models and the teams that I work with often, y'all turn into whatever I give y'all. It is one thing for a model to be good in photography. You know, when you can embody whatever you wear, that is beautiful. It is so beautiful. And like, I'm very big on presentation. Mm-hmm. So I know exactly how I want my brand to look. When I present my brand to the world, I know how I want it to look. And that's why I'm always so meticulous about how my brand gets put out.
I understand.
So it's just like, the model has to match the energy of whatever I create. And she knows this.
Yes.
I can't half step on a model because my designs ain't half stepping.
You feel me?
So
it ain't gonna match.
It has to match. And the models that I've been blessed to work with over the years, y'all blow me away. I'm talking about blow me away every time. And I'm just like, man, y'all don't realize how inspirational and the energy that gives me, and it fuels me to want to create more, because y'all put on every time. Every model that I have worked with in my city, even out of my city, when y'all put the clothes on, y'all just become it. And so I consider models a very important part of my brand. I know with some brands they do fine with the hangers and all. Hey, that's your thing. But I gotta have a body in my stuff. I gotta have a body in it, because it does something to
see it in real life. Just like you said, to see it come to life.
To make that clothes, make it mobile. And honestly, that's like, I think that it sticks with me. Like, the importance of models stick with me so much, because I remember the first time I put one of my pieces on a model. Mm-hmm. The feeling I got from that, it tore me up. Like, I couldn't believe it. This was something that I had created, and I had been putting it on mannequin for months and months and months.
Different on a live person.
And when I put that thing on a body,
and she was like,
and she just became this swan-like person, and I was just like, I am done. Like, I'm done. Like, I will do this forever. I will do it forever.
I'm glad.
So yeah.
Because she's very meticulous when it comes to her models too. Yes. Because again, her looks curate a certain a feel, a vibe. Yes. So you have to kind of embody that.
Yep.
To make sure that the outfit is being interpreted properly while on the runway. Because again, people can see something like, oh, that looks nice. But when people see something like, oh, that made me feel like I want to go and take a photo shoot in front of a waterfall, honey. Like, what? Or again, the paper one, it was like I feel like I need to make a paper airplane, bro, and throw it at her. She was walking down the runway. I was like,
that's the craziest thing. Like, I was supposed to I had some paper planes, and I was just gonna throw them.
Bro, I wanted to have a bunch of paper planes and just throw it at her. She was walking down the runway.
I was gonna throw them joints. I was gonna throw them.
So we could feel like we was in school throwing the paper.
We had that curtain that was sitting on there, so I didn't want to throw them. And people be like, who
is back here throwing stuff at?
Who's throwing stuff at
on the runway?
And then I have to think about the safety of the models and stuff like that. So I was just like, well, I don't want to throw nothing. Somebody go out there, slip. I ain't trying to catch my case. I don't want to do that. So, yeah.
So, Louis, can you do me a favor? I want to see the picture of her with the model with the blue drippy dress on. That is her in Ash Cat. Oh. So, as I go try on this toucan dress, right, I'm going to have her express to you what this dress is, what collection it go with, and the inspiration behind it. So, I'll be right back.
All right. So, this particular gown is very personal. So, this gown was a part of my... oh my God, Lost Treasures collection. So this year I did a series. It's like a fashion series, if you will. And the series consisted of all of the shows that I have done throughout the year. So the name of the series was called Paradise Island. And Paradise Island, the concept was, we're on the island of paradise, Island Couture. And on this fashion land, we're taking excursions and we're going through this journey of fashion, and we're making stops along the way. So nobody knew what the stops were going to be. You just had to wait and see, enjoy the ride. And we had a lot of stops. So the first stop was a collection debut for the Island Couture closet, where we did spring. So it was, around the spring season. And the name of that collection was called The Garden. And so I created pieces based off of garden plants, animals, had like a sunflower gown and all of that. That was another piece that was like off the chain. But nevertheless, the second collection on the excursion, or the second stop, was called the Cave of Wonders. And that was the one where the dress that you saw on the screen, that's actually the dress, the gown that was a part of that collection. And so this is probably my most personal collection I've ever created, because it is based and inspired by my culture, and my beliefs, and like my heritage as being an Israelite. So that collection was pretty much about the lost treasures, aka the children of Israel, the people of God who are lost in the world today. And so this particular look was the salt of the earth look. And that gown was pretty much created looking like the earth. Of course, you see the blues and the greens, but the white that's poured all over is actual salt. So that is the mineral salt all over the dress that just kind of goes down into the dress. So that was what that actual look was about.
Bro, I had no idea. That's how I'm glad when you gave that picture. Because when I seen the dress, I definitely wanted to ask what was the thought process behind it.
Right. So yeah, every dress or piece in that collection was based off of biblical scripture, and it described something pertaining to the lost tribes and the people of God. So that was the opening look, which was the salt of the earth look.
I love that dress, and like the headpiece, again, the whole vibe of the dress. I can only imagine how she walked out. I wish I could have seen it, because I can only imagine how she walked out.
You was at the red carpet.
I know. I can only imagine how she walked out. Oh my God!
Silence. That's exactly what happened. That's what happened. I'm telling y'all, she walked down, and when she took that thing down, because she had a veil over her, she had like a white veil over her. And then when she took the veil off, everybody saw it. It was just like, okay, here we go.
Oh my!
We doing this today.
This is how you're gonna do this.
This is how we're doing this.
This is what we're starting out with.
And then with the Afrofuturism. So with Afrofuturism, that show, they deal with digital art.
Yes.
And visuals and stuff like that. So it was at the WJCT building, and those big screens. So it was just like the backdrop on it, and it was crazy.
I know, it's a beautiful scene.
The visuals.
Shout out to Lean and Jason. And
hey, Lean, I love you, girl.
Hey, y'all.
Love you always.
Part of Afrofuturism. Hey, y'all, because y'all be killing it. I appreciate y'all. I missed y'all last year, so hopefully the year coming up, I'll be a part. So we're going to see. Jason, holla at me. Anyway, so now we are in the toucan dress, and I kind of want y'all to see.
Yes, get on back. So let's explain this beautiful gown.
Let's do.
So I already told y'all it's inspired by the toucan. So when I created this, I wanted to create something that was very form-fitting, but at the same time just gave off like a very elegant feel, an elegant vibe. So you got two high slits. You got one going down both legs. And then as you can see, as she turns around, you have different highlights of different colors, which is the characteristics and just like the visual look of the toucan bird. If you look at the toucan bird, it usually has like a very long beak and like a highlighted torso, belly, and then its leaves go into all of these beautiful different colors. So like they don't fly. So, but they don't fly, but they look fly.
Very much so.
Hey, so this is our toucan look.
So you said you picked out some accessories for me, girl.
So yes,
because she wants to. What do we say?
So what I wanted to do, right? I wanted to just make this a whole fun experience, and not just wearing one piece. I wanted to fuse a little together. So a lot of people don't take styling to its full advantage. And I just feel like, yes, my pieces are great and they look awesome by themselves, but sometimes it can be cool to just style and just like add a little more zhuzh to whatever it is that you're wearing. So I just wanted to kind of style this up with some pieces or some items in her closet with my piece. So this of course would sell by itself.
Do you see this? And then this train that's in the back. I know y'all can't get a full view.
You know, it's like a full-on gown.
Look at that.
So
it's a gown.
Yeah. So what I wanted to do was give a glam meets fall winter look. So we're gonna accessorize this up and just kind of style it up really nice. And I think the first thing I want to do is, you know, add some jewels and accessories to this fine thing. Yeah, so we're going to get some jewels. Okay, so what I pulled out here is some earrings, some rings. You know, you got like a nice little neck piece. Hold on.
That's giving glam, Afrofuturism, you know.
And that's what I'm saying. It kind of
urban chic, you know.
Tell them about it. Tell them.
You know.
Tell them.
Gives that nice little tribal feel that we're used to seeing on us.
Yes, know? I love it. I love it. Oh, hold on. Which one of these ear holes work?
Oh, the big one in the front. My second one, I don't know. I forgot. I don't know put earrings.
I be having to ask, because baby, y'all be
I forget that I even have that. I don't even put earrings in it no more. I did all that when I was younger and begged for that, and I don't even put them in there no more.
Okay, so this one don't
got no bag.
We got one.
There we go.
We're gonna rock with it for now. Hold on, y'all. So we just trying to give her a little accessory love. Sometimes earrings and jewels. It just brings out the look a little more.
We all know how to accessorize with stuff, how to make or bring the power out of an outfit. Shout out to Onyx Mode from our aunts. What up, sis?
Okay, so
we got some bangles.
Give her a couple of bangles. Give her a little bangle action
with some bling in there as well. You know what I'm saying? You know
what are other ones? Oh, there they go. Okay, so I'm thinking about something, but I want to give it a second. So
okay,
she got these on. Y'all can't see her foot, but she got like a dope thigh-high boot on. Because I told you we wanted to do something like winter. We wanted to bring winter, but keep it glam and cute. So she got a dope thigh-high boot on. And to finish this look off, we're going to do a dope trench coat.
She found it in the stash of stuff. I told y'all, these my babies. These my girls. Hold on, because this is getting caught or something. Hold on. These my babies. So
nice trench feel on this thing. Do we want to pop the collar? We could.
I like the collar pop. I like it because you know it gives very bone chicken. Wow.
Yeah, I like it. I like it pop too with the thigh high boot. I'm loving the way this look. And what I wanted to do was kind of add the bangles. I don't know how this thing works.
Just slide it on. It's okay.
I feel like I'm gonna break it.
Nope. Or break me. It's okay. I promise.
But I like it like that, so it can sit outside of the sleeve.
Got you. Y'all see that? It's sit outside of the sleeve. Yeah, look.
Giving it a little more accent. I'm scared.
I promise you're not gonna break me. I promise.
I'm so scared.
I know. I'm frail. I get it. I'm not gonna break.
Yeah, just kind of let that sit on the outside.
That's cute. I never even thought about that.
With a nice little thigh high boot, and this right here, you know, have your hair done up all cute and nice.
Yeah, I ain't had the time to do nothing much with the locks today because y'all know.
Oh, where your rings at? Hold on, where your rings? Yep. Hold on, we got to get the rings together, y'all. Excuse me. Got to put the rings on. Put the rings on her.
Ooh, this gives Jaja, honey.
Put the rings on her.
This is my favorite right here.
Yeah, that's hard. I like that right there. Hold on, I like this one. This finger. Because, baby, the more rings, the better. Yeah, baby.
Ooh. Y'all see the orange candy? Y'all see it? Y'all see
and just giving this look. I really wish y'all could see this whole look, baby, from the head to the toe, baby.
Baby, we're gonna have to put a picture up.
It's giving glam. Yeah, we definitely have to put a
picture up so everybody can see. I'm gonna sit in this for the rest of the interview. Hey. But if y'all can see, I feel like a toucan. Do you hear me? I feel like I need to stand somewhere and just be like,
oh, finishing touch. She wasn't sure whether we was gonna do this or not, but we gonna do it.
Oh! I was trying to figure out how to work with these. Oh my God.
Bam, bam, bam.
I've been trying to figure out. I've been trying to figure out where to wear these glasses. Okay. Shout outs to K Nichols, Miss Wanda. Hey girl. Look at this. I figured out how KJ figured out how we was gonna wear these glasses, honey.
Good on you, girl. Good on you.
Wanda.
Yeah. Oh, it's more.
Is it more? Is it more? Of course, you have to add the finishing touch, darling.
Ain't nothing without it.
You can't be fabulous and not have your fabulous way to get some ass.
Come on now.
Custom designs by I.SLAND Couture with a partnership with Diva Fans by Makeeta.
Yes, yes. Yes,
You
yes.
can get one custom made to you, your brand or business.
Yes, yes.
Shameless plugs for all of the beautifulness that's here.
Yes.
Oh, girl. Girl. I need to go somewhere important right now.
Listen, we're going to have to get a picture of these. We're going to have to get pictures of these.
Sit out in my fabulous.
Listen, we're going to have to get pictures of these, baby.
Because I feel super fabulous right now. You just
Oh, my goodness. Yes.
Oh, Miss Thing, listen. So let's get back to the question.
Okay.
How do you believe that fashion impacts culture and identity, particularly in a community like ours?
Woo! What doesn't fashion influence? I feel like fashion is art, and fashion can be a language that you don't even have to literally say with your mouth. How it impacts.
See it.
You can see it. Like the responses I've gotten over the years from people who see my designs, I know fashion is a language. It's definitely a language. If you got style sense, people, I mean, you just make complete strangers just stop and look at you and compliment you and want to talk to you. And I mean, it's a beautiful thing. And I feel like the way that it impacts our community, because we deal with so much already, life is lifing for everybody. You know, it's lifing for everybody. So for some people, fashion all they got. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like fashion really is all they got. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the thing I love about fashion is you can make it work wherever you are. I know plenty of wealthy people that can't dress to save their life. And then I know some people who don't have as much financially can go to a thrift store, pull some things, and put the richest person to shame.
Put that ish on.
I'm talking about like put it on. So it's a language. And I feel like it's all about the confidence of a person in the individual. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have style sense, it's not the end of the world for you, but I feel like people who are very in tune with themselves, who love like their own personalities and they know how to portray that through fashion, whew.
It saves the world. It can.
It really can.
Because again,
it can.
Like you said, it deals with people's confidence. You know, if you know how to feel good in what you're wearing, then you feel good in general. You know what I'm saying? And most times we notice that when we get dressed up, we feel good.
Feel amazing.
You know?
Feel amazing.
So this, to me, I feel like what you guys do with society, you guys really do pour back into society with helping people with their confidence, helping people feel like themselves, helping people feel like I look good in this by what you guys put out there. Yeah. It's a lot of people, again, with the different categories that you do of urban streetwear, of the avant-garde, and these different avenues where somebody who goes to the gym to look good in their body and work that out. It's like that now, not only does my body look good because I put the discipline in to make it look good, but I look good in what I'm wearing. Yes. While I'm working out to make myself look good.
Absolutely.
Like it's a double stack of a situation. So I love the designers who actually take that pride in putting that out there in the community, saying like, yo, you can swag this out and feel like $1 million and then have to pay the $1 million like the rich person who spends less than that on the outfits that don't look as good as anybody.
I'm like, listen, you can do a lot with $100
and some swag.
With swag and $100, sheesh, you out here. I'm talking about fits. I'm not talking about a fits. Y'all don't sleep on them thrift stores, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm a thrifty girl.
Thrifty to the core.
All the time. Have this.
And because I thrift, like I had a season in my life where
Thrifting was life.
Woo, the amount of times me and my friend went to the thrift store should be illegal. I'm talking about walking out of there popping tags, boy. We had the days.
Rich.
We had the days down to T. They knew us by name. Like, yeah, here they go again. Here they go.
Shopping girl. We
Oh my gosh, man. Oh my goodness. But I love it. It's for the love of just like being able to create and be unique and just go all types of directions. I mean, there's some people out there that don't go outside of a set look.
Yes.
You know, they don't give themselves a shot. Like they just kind of stay within that corner. Try something new.
Step outside. We trying to get people to put that on. Speaking of, shameless plug again, Hyphy, April 27th at the Glass Factory. We asking y'all to step outside y'all comfort zone. We want to see what Hyphy looks like to you, what Couture looks like to you.
I mean, step.
And if you need KJ to help you as my attendees that's coming, because dress code is strictly enforced, KJ got you.
Come on now.
To make sure that you guys are stepping in your bag.
And I be looking for that. Y'all don't be scared to call and talk to me. Shoot me a message. Hey, I need help with this. I offer styling services. I got a whole website. And then, of course, I do custom stuff. So if you want something in particular, here we go. You can contact me. Check out my website. You could do one even more closer and personal call. I have a phone. So you can hit me up. Yep, you can hit me up.
And fellas, don't be scared. You see Simeon up there?
You see my son up there? You see Simeon up there?
Don't be scared.
I'm telling you, I do it for the men too. It's not just the women. The men can get this work too.
Shout out to the male models. Hey y'all.
Get this work too.
And this is when you was in Miami?
Yes, which I just left Miami recently. I had a fashion show a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like a couple of weeks ago in Miami. So
shout out
Unity.
To CF.
Shout out to CF Fashions. Yes, shout out to CF Productions. Unity Under the Hood fashion show. It was the second annual. Or was it the third? I believe it was the second annual fashion show where, like, I'm talking about designers from all over the country came. And, you know, we represented. It was a beautiful show, just coming and uniting, networking, and building. And that was what it was all about. We enjoyed ourselves. And, you know, y'all see me in my purple.
So was this at an event for...
This was at the Unity. This was the same show.
Oh, okay.
So I doubled up, you know.
Okay, multiple wardrobe changes. I love it.
So
I love it.
Anybody that's worked with me before or know me, y'all know I'm always thinking to myself last when it comes to the fashion show. I be so worried about how my designs look for the models who gotta wear them. I never think about myself. And this time I switched it up. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I had enough time. I felt good about the collection that I was putting out there. So I'm gonna do something for me. And so I did 2 looks. If you can go back to that purple.
Go back to the purple real quick.
Purple, yeah. So I did 2 looks. I did kind of more like a business casual look. And then this one was the evening look, which was the one I wore like after the collection was shown. So.
I love the evening look. Very cute. Very
you
cute.
Like it?
Again, that dual style where you can now go from a nice event, maybe a black tie affair or something like that, and then you can go to the after party, the little soiree where you guys can sip the cocktails in this entire dress. It's just a little quick adjustment in the accessories,
myself,
maybe.
I ain't gonna lie.
It was cute, girl. I like that. I like that. Very nice.
I sure was.
Now the next one, the one with the white, this is for Fashion and Blanc, right?
It is, yes. It was for Fashion and Blanc. I shout out to Kim.
Hey Kim, girl, Miss Moten.
Yes, Miss Moten was actually the first show I did in Florida.
Nice.
She was the first fashion show. Like once I graduated from college and came down here, she was the first Florida show that I did. So I've been working with her since. We've been knowing each other for like 3 going on 4 years now. So every year she, you know what I'm saying, she invites my brand to come down and celebrate Fashion and Blanc and everything like that. So we come down there, we have a nice show. And this was my look for that show. You know, I just felt like I should do something with my legs.
Yeah, you gotta have them legs out because you're a tall girly.
Little
you know,
legs.
shout out to the tall girlies. Hey. If you haven't seen how tall she is, KJ is tall.
I be forgetting how tall I am though, because I be forgetting.
Yeah, she is a tall girly, and I love it because she makes up for the tall girlies.
Yeah. I be like, man, I ain't that tall, and then I get around models and stuff.
You be towering over some of the models.
Like, how am I tall? Okay, I guess I am tall.
So what does success mean to you, and how do you define success that you've involved in over the years of being a part of I.SLAND Couture, having it?
Success to me is that place of goals being achieved, peace and happiness that you reach that you're okay with. I don't think success isn't the same for everybody.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's so true. Like a lot of people get caught up in seeing TV and stuff like that. Success is literally what you make it. I'm very successful.
Amen.
And the reason why I say that is because I can honestly sit here and say there is nothing that I've wanted to do in my life that I have not done.
Amen.
Everything that I'm doing right now is just that plus and that bonus. Every day I get another opportunity. Every interview I get to do, it's just another blessing and another confirmation of me being where I want to be. Like the biggest success for me, and I've been just like, it's been clicking more and more. For the past few years, I've been blessed and been able to take a model with me when I go somewhere to do something. And I get so much gratification out of seeing somebody else shine. Nowadays, like that means the world to me. So when I'm able to see my models hit a runway in a place that they've always had on their vision board or something like that, and they show out, my job is done.
Yeah.
Like my job is done. That brings me so much peace and gratification to know that I was used as a tool or someone to be a part of their vision and their dream. That means the world to me. So that's what success is to me. Being able to just see the success and to see the shine on somebody else
via you.
Like stars aligning. I'm talking about just stuff just perfectly aligning, and I just look back and I just be like, yo, this is dope. This is so dope.
I'm a part of that.
Like
I did. You see that?
I'm a part of it, but I really just be happy for them.
Yeah.
Like I can share this because you know I love you. I was blessed to be able to take one of my models with me this year to New York Fashion Week. So she had New York on her vision board this whole time. I didn't know that. I don't know. I'm just thinking like, okay, this is the person that's on my heart for me to take. And so she went down there and showed that. I'm talking about. Whew.
Hey girl, Ash Cat. Hey girl.
Ash Cat.
Hey girl.
One of my dearest models and brand ambassadors, but also a magnificent business owner. She's the owner of Relentless Being Jewelry.
Yes.
But that girl there left New York.
I know. Ate it up.
Ate
it up.
Down
that leopard outfit that y'all was doing content, bitch.
Down in New York.
Oh, nasty.
So like that, to me, that's a part of my success story. Like I love being able to be a part of somebody's dream like that. And that's a blessing to me. That makes me feel like, okay, I'm on the right track. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And so many people just don't realize how me being able to be there for people in that manner, how much it helps me. So that's what success is to me. Everybody's success ain't the same though. You know what I'm saying?
I love your definition of success.
What I'm doing today, you might feel like it's not good enough. You probably want to go a little further. Then baby, go do that.
Right.
Please go do that. And it's not to say that because I see myself as being successful right now that I don't want more success. Of course I want more success. I want my brand to be a household name. I would love for my brand to be known all across the world. So I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep grinding. But I learned a long time ago to enjoy the process just as much as you enjoy when you get there.
The outcome, like the ending.
Like, enjoy the process. Sit back and look at it.
Enjoy it.
5 years ago, when 5+ years ago, when I started even thinking about having a fashion brand,
you never thought of that.
I'm so serious. Makeeta, look, I was sitting down, right? Because I'm sitting there. I'm like, I done so much stuff. A lot of it I don't even remember. I'm so serious. And I'm just like, I have to go through my pictures.
Yes.
I did do that.
I did.
And
you make yourself smile like.
I really been doing what I said I was going to do.
I did talk about that.
I said I was going to do this. I said I was going to do this. And I'm just sitting back. I was sitting on my bed and I was just like, I'm really doing this.
When you realize how everything that you've been through connects, it starts to connect. it like I did this or I went through this because it made sense for me to learn or understand how to do this right now. Like to see again the creator is amazing and how he orchestrates.
I'm telling you, it's enough the brain. I get choked up thinking about it because I know that I'm not done. Mm-hmm. But if Lord forbid something was to stop today, if my life was to end, anything like that today, I'm not mad at what I've done.
That's it.
I'm not mad at it. Like,
that
of course,
is success.
Like, and that's the success.
That
like,
success.
I don't have a lot of regrets behind me of like, dang, I wish I should have did it because everything that I really wanted to do, I did it. So I'm good. Like, I'm really good. All this stuff that we doing presently and what's coming in the future, that's just the icing on the cake.
I love to be a part of the icing.
Like, it's just the icing.
I love to be
it's just the icing. So I'm very grateful.
I'm glad. So how can the followers, as we've been promoting, how can they connect with you and learn more about I.SLAND Couture and set up consultations and all of that? Let them know.
Okay, so look, it's prom season. This stuff coming up. You got holiday season, all these Christmas parties, all this great stuff coming up. So hit me up because you can't be out here looking a mess. Come on now. I want y'all to look good. I know you want to look good. I want y'all to look good. So contact me. You can contact me on my number at 757-553-7250, or you can go to my website, www.islandcouturehouse.com, and you can put in a request to get you some custom design services. If you don't want to do that, you want to go check out some more of my work, some things that I've done, you can follow me on social media, I.SLAND Couture House on Instagram, and then I.SLAND Couture 4, the number 4, YOU in the search bar on Facebook.
Yay! I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to come over
here.
We done! Me, girl, I know. We only had a certain amount of time. I wish we could go longer.
This is fun.
Thank you for keying with me. I appreciate you. I appreciate you and all that you do for me, all the other models. Thank you so much. It is A Key with Makeeta, and we are here with KJ, and we about to go out and take this picture real quick. Yes. So y'all make sure y'all follow A Key with Makeeta, Facebook page, Instagram, and all that good stuff, and find me on YouTube. And make sure you stay tuned for our next interviews of A Key with Makeeta. We're out. Bye-bye.